Welcome back, Cellulites. We are the Undead Celluloid Society's podcast. My name is Michael,
And I'm Rachel.
and today we're doing a special short episode on Goosebumps. We are going to specifically look at the episode Cry of the Cat, Part 1 and 2. This Cry of the Cat is a movie within a show. Like they're filming a horror movie about a book called Cry of the Cat, where a haunted cat is like trying to kill them. And ironically, there is actually a real haunted cat that is trying to kill the main actress.
Right.
They do this little like fun play on The Exorcist at the very beginning, where this guy shows up, literally like the scene from The Exorcist, and walks into the house with catnip to like kill the fake cat. And then they yell cut. So that's like the subversion, is that you think that this is what the movie is, and it's not, or the show is, but it's not. This episode scared me when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, it scared 10-year-old me. I had it on DVD. I still do have it on DVD. But yeah, that's why I picked this one. You were curious as to why I picked this one. This is the one Well, a couple of them creeped me out. But this one actually scared me.
Can't say watching it as an adult that was really all that scary.
It doesn't hold up. It's not the same as watching it when you're a kid. But I do think that Goosebumps is a good gateway horror show for children. Because, I mean, looking at it now, it's not too scary. But, I mean, it scared me when I was a kid. I don't know. Maybe kids today are too desensitized. They watch, like, I went and watched Terrifier 3 in theaters, and there was a whole family of, like, 10-year-old kids. Like, they're watching it. I'm like, holy crap, you shouldn't be watching this. But, I mean, to each their own.
I mean, I grew up watching Chucky and all that, so I'm not sure. Like I told you, I've never seen a Goosebumps episode, so
Yeah.
I don't know how I would have felt as a kid. Can't say, but didn't really give me goosebumps.
Well, Goosebumps was my life growing up. I read all the books. I watched all the TV show. There's a 2015 adaptation movie that has Jack Black in it as R.L. Stein, who's the author of Goosebumps.
Oh.
He's in there's a sequel too, but it's different kids, so I didn't watch it. And then Disney Plus released a show 2 years ago of Goosebumps, and it's like, but it's all like connected. It's not just like random stories. Like it is random stories of like different stuff from the books, but it all connects together.
Oh.
And then there's the second season I have not watched yet.
Do you think, like, if you were a kid watching that would have been scary?
The show from Disney Plus?
Yeah.
So I have watched it.
Right,
And
but when you were a kid.
no, I mean it's not. I don't think it's as creepy as, like, I mean I don't know. Maybe. I will say that I liked it a lot. It's actually pretty well acted. Justin Long's in it. The kid from the dude from Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's in a lot of like horror stuff, but yeah, he's in it, and it's not bad. I mean, the kids in it are like more like teenagers, almost adults. But yeah, we wanted to do a quick episode review. Rachel's never seen a Goosebumps episode before. We also wanted to break up all the killer crocs and snakes that you're going to get this summer. Yeah,
This is Michael's show right
this,
now.
this is yeah. I love me some Goosebumps. Yeah, haunted cat scratches people, drains their life force, and then when you get scratched, you turn more cat-like.
I do, for it being like, I'm not sure, like what these episodes, like what the budget on them was, but the mom, so the owner of the actual monster cat, Rip, she was a scientist, and she was trying to improve the immune system or something.
She's trying to find a cure for a deadly virus.
Oh, yeah. She's trying to find a cure. And because cats have similar immune systems or whatever to humans, I don't know if any of that's true, but she used the cats and they all failed except for Rip. Rip turned into this, like, buff cat creature thing.
Kind of looks like a rat to me.
He looks like when you feed a gremlin after midnight.
Oh yeah, he does kind of.
Doesn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
But so anytime he scratches you, so like cats have 9 lives, right? So when like you can kill them, but these cats like will literally go through their lives. And Rip, to gain life, he takes the life force of people by scratching them. And he scratched the mom so much that she was like half person, half cat. Like she had one regular hand and like one clawed hand. And then half her face was like this demonic looking cat thing, and the other one was like semi-human, but still like covered in fur, and like she was like gross.
Yes, very gross.
And
I was sneezing every time I saw that lady.
And the main female character, Allison, she is taking a break from shooting the movie, and she rides her bike and she runs over Rip. And so she goes to the house closest to where she ran him over, and she's like, hey, something awful happened. Did you have a cat? And the girl was like, she's like, well, I ran him over. And she's like, Rip's not like other cats. And then, like, so you slowly start to find out why Rip's not like other cats, because Rip starts going after Allison, and he scratched her once, and she started, like bathing herself and, eating raw fish.
Gross.
Yeah. She was, like, trying to swipe at something in the air, jumped off, like, a 2-story scaffolding, and landed very gracefully, and then just fell over. And then they took her to the hospital, and then they replaced her.
Yeah, they did replace her.
That was
with the worst actress.
It was a savage move. And, like,
how am I supposed to act and walk at the same time?
The child actors in this are so entitled.
Yes, they are.
Oh my god.
The two main ones become more sympathetic as the show goes on.
Yeah.
They're not as snarky towards the end.
Right.
But they do start off as brats.
Yeah, big time.
I did like the boy kid actor.
I don't know. He was always calling his agent like, this isn't.
I mean,
worth my time.
I mean, the performance I like.
Oh yeah.
I thought he did pretty good.
I've seen him in other things too.
He has a very familiar looking face. I'm not sure who he is. Allison is in a couple other Goosebumps episodes. I cannot say the same for what's his name, Jack.
I think so, but I'm honestly wondering if he was in Saved by the.
I almost was going to say Saved by the Bell, but I've not watched Saved by the Bell.
I've watched a few episodes. I don't have my phone on me. I'd look, because we don't do our homework before our episodes.
We normally do, but this is just kind of like I don't even think this episode has a Wikipedia entry, so.
No, but it has a cast listing.
It does have the cast listing. I will say I did look this up one time. That guy does grow up to be a pretty good looking dude.
Then he's definitely probably the guy from Saved by the Bell.
Maybe. This came out close to the same time as Saved by the Bell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like mid-90s.
Maybe he went through growth spurt.
95 is when the show came out. I don't know when the last season aired. But I want to say like 95 to like 97, 98.
Okay.
So that'd be like right in the middle of Saved by the Bell.
Okay, so maybe not. Maybe it's his younger brother or something.
Or just has that face.
Or he just has that face.
He's got that 90s haircut and pretty boy face.
But so anyway, Allison gets the cat gets on set when they're in the pet cemetery.
Yeah, they illegally move Rip's tombstone,
and then dig up his
coffin.
His coffin. And they're like, why is there no bones in it? Because it's not his. It's not the prop.
You literally just moved a tombstone and put another tombstone there.
And then dug up the grave.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Yeah, it is illegal.
Even though it's a pet cemetery. But, so yeah, then Rip blows something up, and you see this, like, holographic image of him. And so Jack and Allison run away, and the owner's, the daughter, Crystal, she's like, you'll be safe in here. So they follow her inside down to the basement, and she's like, Mom, they're here. And then the mom is like, Rip, they're ready for you.
Yeah, they just set a trap for him.
Yeah, so that Rip would take their life force instead of taking Crystal's. And then, because she's a scientist, apparently she's not smart enough to figure out that all the poisons that she has in her basement can blow this cat up or something. And so they blow Rip up and kill him, and
with a mystery chemical.
Yeah, with a mystery that she pours into a stuffed mouse, and Rip eats it and blows up, but the mouse is okay.
The mouse is okay, yes.
And then they're all like watching a movie at the end.
The movie that they made.
The movie that they made that they based off their experience.
Not even the same cat, though.
Well, no.
It's like Fluffy or something. It's the haunted cat in the movie.
Right, yeah. But, and Jack's like, anybody want more popcorn? And he goes in the kitchen, and Allison goes to get drinks, and he's like, she's like,
the movie didn't have a good twist.
Yeah, it didn't have I'm surprised there was no twist at the end or anything. And he's like, eats a mouse, and turns around, he's like, yeah, I always love a twist ending.
And then he sucks the tail in like a piece of spaghetti.
Yeah. That was creepy.
It was a little weird. Gross, eat a mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of illegal things done in this movie, they inject Allison with like a sedative without like her parents being there.
Her mom never showed up.
Her mom doesn't show up. She's too busy at the the spa. She had to wait on.
Just press the thing. Oh shit.
Oh, Crystal, you ruined our episode.
I don't know if she did. I think it's probably still recording.
It is.
Our bad.
Yeah, sorry, we're getting a phone call. Thanks, Crystal.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's her mom doesn't ever show up. She's in the spa, and then she gets sedated.
Yeah.
Like against her will. They just for no reason. They just are like, oh yeah, this will help you sleep. Okay.
And then she just wakes up out of her stupor to set a trap for Rip.
It hits him with the bedpan.
Yeah.
Kills him. Takes one of his lives. Yeah, so that is Cry of the Cat parts 1 and 2. This is a 2-part episode. Normally they're just one 20-minute episode. The practical effects are pretty cool in it.
Yeah.
But it's Goosebumps.
Yeah, it's a very kid-friendly kind of horror.
Yes. And
no slashing.
It's not necessarily if you're gonna watch this as an adult, you're gonna watch it for nostalgia more than like a genuine interest in what's going on.
Yeah.
Read the books. Maybe you like the books. I haven't read the book for this one because it's not in the original series.
But it's your favorite one.
It is. It's really hard to find too. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on Cry of the Cat. Goosebumps. So we'll rate this one real quick, and then we'll get out of here because this is just a short episode compared to what we normally do. In terms of production, in terms of quality, acting, and got to take into the fact that they had decent creature effects in it for what it is, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay. I guess, for it being like a kid's show, there wasn't a lot of fluff. Just kind of got straight, into it. And it did have a lot of good effects. It wasn't as 90s as I thought it would be.
Okay.
I mean, still kind of 90s, but they're pretty good effects. And the acting was pretty decent. I didn't like the entitled kids, but that's not their fault.
Who was the worst character in it, you think?
Like acting wise, or like their character?
Either.
Allison.
Really?
Yeah. Or
I thought her replacement was worse.
She's only in it for 5 seconds.
Yeah, but she's pretty annoying in this 5 seconds.
She was. She's like, how do you expect me to act and walk at the same time? I'm like,
she's doing these weird things too with her face the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, maybe she was the worst. But anyway, so I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5.
Okay. In terms of likability for me, I have some nostalgia for it. So I'm going to rate it a bit higher than what I normally would. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. So that's a 6.5 out of 10 for me.
Okay. Likability. I think this is more of a kid thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give it a 1.5 out of 5. Not that it was a bad show. It's just like I don't think I would watch any more of these if it wasn't something we were doing.
If I wasn't forcing her to.
Basically. So that is a
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. And before you guys come at Rachel in the comments, Rachel has no nostalgia for Goosebumps because she never watched it.
Yeah.
Like a lame-o.
I was watching Chucky instead.
Oh,
okay.
Anyways, we do appreciate you guys listening. Thanks for tuning in for our special Goosebumps edition of this of the podcast. Next week we are going right back into Lake Placid with Lake Placid 3. We'll see if Lake Placid 3 can hold up to being the exact same as Lake Placid 1, like Lake Placid 2 was. But we do thank you guys for listening. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Once again, my name is Michael.
And I'm Rachel.
And we thank you guys for listening.